Om. 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 Om Sahana Vavatu Sahano Bhunaktu Sahaviryam Karavavahai Tejasvinavadhitamastu Ma Vidvishavahai. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Om Sachidanandarupaya Vishwotpatyadi Hetave Tapatraya Vinashaya Shri Krishnaya Vayan Namaha. जन्माद्यस्य यतोऽन्वयादितरतश्च अर्थेष्वभिघ्नस्वराट् तेने ब्रह्महृदाय आदिकवये मुह्यन्ति यत्सूरयः तेजो वारिमृदां यथा विनिमयो यत्र त्रिसर्गो मृषा धाम्ना स्वेन सदा निरस्तकुहकं सत्यं परं धीमहि नारायणं नमस्कृत्य नरं चैव नरोत्तमं देवीं सरस्वतीं व्यासं ततो जयमुदीरयेत्। ॐ नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। ॐ योऽन्तः प्रविश्य मम वाचमिमां प्रसुप्तां सञ्जीवयत्यखिलशक्तिधरस्वधाम्ना अन्यांश्च हस्तचरणश्रवणत्वगादीन् प्राणान् नमो भगवते पुरुषाय तुभ्यं। समस्तदेवताभ्यो ऋषिभ्यो मुनिभ्यो गुरुभ्यो नमः। श्रीमद्भागवत महापुराणाचार्येभ्यो नमः। परब्रह्मणे महाविष्णवे ब्रह्मणे सनकादिमुनिभ्यो नारदाय वेदव्यासाय शुकब्रह्मर्षे सूतमहामुने शौनकादृशेभ्यो अत्र्यादृशेभ्यो प्रह्लादादिवक्तिनेभ्यो मत्स्यादवतारेभ्यो आदित्यादि नवग्रह देवताभ्यो दक्षिणामूर्ति दत्तात्रेय हयग्रीवादिगुरुभ्यो मातापितृदेवताभ्यो नमः। आद्यशंकराचार्यादिगुरुभ्यो नमः। अस्मद्गुरुभ्यो नमः। ओम श्री कृष्ण परब्रह्मणे नमः। श्री परब्रह्मणः श्रुतिमातुः कृष्ण परमात्मनः गुरुतत्त्वस्य परम्परायाः कृपया शास्त्रोक्त ब्रह्मानुभव सिद्ध्यर्थम अतिशीघ्रगतिना अस्मिन् क्षणे एव सनातनधर्मस्य अधिकसंस्कृतेः विश्वव्याप्त्यर्थं विश्वशान्ति विश्वकल्याणार्थं च साधना काले आयुरारोग्यैश्वर्यक्षेमस्थैर्यधैर्यवीर्यविजय अभयादिप्राप्त्यर्थं च श्रीमद्भागवत महापुराणान्तर्गत सप्तमस्कन्धस्य पारायणम् एकादशस्कन्धस्य अध्ययनं वयं सर्वे करिष्यामहे। आदौ सप्तमस्कन्धस्य पारायणं सप्तमोऽध्यायः 7th chapter will chant in which when these boys asked, Prahlad is telling his story when he was in the mother's womb, how Sri Naraji took a mother and then he gave all that jnanam regarding bhakti and Parabrahma Tattva. So prenatal education which Prahlad ji got, he is sharing with the boys when they asked, you are all with us only, you are with us only always, and no other teacher came at any time, then from where you have learned all these great teachings which you gave us? This question when they asked, Prahlad ji narrates that Narad ji taught. That is the chapter 7. In the 8th, 9th, 10th, we will see the arrival of Bhagavan Sri Nrsimha. Om Sri Krishna Parabrahmane Namaha. Srimad Bhagavata Mahapuranam Saptamaskandaha Saptamodhyayah. Narada Uvacha Evam Daityasutaihi Prushtaha Mahabhagavato Suraha Uvacha Smayamanastana Sparanmad Anubhashitam. Prahlada Uvacha पितरि प्रस्थिते स्माकं तपसे मंदराचलं युद्धोद्यमं तदा चक्रुः विबुधा दानवान् प्रति पिपीलिकैरहिरिवा दिष्ट्या लोकोपतापनः पापेन पापो भक्षीति वादिनो वासवादयः तेषाम् अतिबलोद्योगं निशम्यासुरयूथपाः वध्यमानाः सुरैर्भीताः रुद्रुवुः सर्वतो दिशं कळत्रपुत्रवित्ताप्तान् गृहान् पशुपरिच्छदान् नावेक्षमाणास्त्वरिताः सर्वे प्राणपरीप्सवः व्यलुम्पन् राजशिबिरम् अमराजयकाङ्क्षिणः इन्द्रसुराजमहिषीं मातरं मम चाग्रहीत नीयमानां भयोद्विग्नां रुदतीं कुररीमिव यदृच्छयागतस्तत्र देवर्षिर्ददृशे पथे प्राहमैनां सुरपते नेतुमर्हसि अनागसम् मुञ्च मुञ्च महाभाग सतीं परपरिग्रहम् इन्द्र उवाच आस्ते स्याजठरे वीर्यम् अविषह्यं सुरद्विषः आस्यतां यावत् प्रसवम् मोक्ष्येऽर्थपदवीं गतः नारद उवाच अयं निष्किल्बिषः साक्षात् महाभागवतो महान् त्वया न प्राप्स्यते संस्थाम् अनन्तानुचरो बली इत्युक्तस्तां विहायेन्द्रो देवर्षेर्मानयन् वचः अनन्तप्रियभक्त्यैनां परिक्रम्य दिवं ययौ ततो नो मातरम् ऋषिः समानीय निजाश्रमम् आश्वास्यहोष्यतां वत्से यावत्ते वर्तुरागमः तथेत्यवात्सीद्देवर्षेः अन्तिके साकुतो भया यावद्दैत्यपतिर्घोरात् तपसो नन्यवर्तत ऋषिं पर्यचरत्तत्र भक्त्या परमया सती अन्तर्वत्नी स्वगर्भस्य क्षेमायेच्छा प्रसूतये ऋषिः कारुणिकः तस्याः प्रादाद् उभयमीश्वरः धर्मस्य तत्त्वं ज्ञानं च मामप्युद्दिश्य निर्मलं तत्तु कालस्य दीर्घत्वात् स्त्रीत्वान्मातुस्थिरो दधे ऋषिणानुगृहीतं मां नादुनाप्यजहात् स्मृतिः भवतामभिभूयान्मे यदि श्रद्धदते वचः वैशारदीतिः श्रद्धातः स्त्रीबालानां च मे यथा जन्माद्याः षडिमे भावाः दृष्टा देहस्य नात्मनः फलानाम् इव वृक्षस्य कालेनेश्वरमूर्तिना आत्मा नित्योऽव्ययः शुद्धः एकः क्षेत्रज्ञ आश्रयः अविक्रियः स्वदुःहेतुः व्यापको संज्ञानावृतः एतैर्द्वादशविद्या विद्वान् आत्मनो लक्षणैः परैः अहं ममेत्य सद्भावं देहादौ मोहजं त्यजेत् स्वर्णं यथा ग्रामसुहेमकारः क्षेत्रेषु योगैस्तदभिज्ञ आप्नुयात् क्षेत्रेषु देहेषु तथात्मयोगैः अध्यात्मविद् ब्रह्मगतिं लभेत अष्टौ प्रकृतयः प्रोक्ताः त्रय एव हि तद्गुणाः विकाराः षोडशाचार्यैः पौनमानेकः स्वमन्वयात् देवास्तु सर्वसङ्गातः जगत्तस्तुरिति द्विधा अत्रैव मृग्यः पुरुषः नेति नेतीत्यतत्यजन् अन्वयव्यतिरेकेण विवेकेनोशतात्मना सर्गस्थानसवाम्नायैः विमृशद्भिरसत्वरैः बुद्धेर्जागरणं स्वप्नः सुषुप्तिरिति वृत्तयः तायेनैवानुभूयन्ते सोऽध्यक्षः पुरुषः परः एभिस्त्रिवर्णैः पर्यस्तैः बुद्धिभेदैः क्रियोद्भवैः स्वरूपमात्मनो बुध्येत् गन्धैर्वायुरिवान्वयात् एतद्वारो हि संसारः गुणकर्मनिबन्धनः अज्ञानमूलोपार्थोऽपि पुंसः स्वप्न इवेश्यते तस्माद्भवद्भिः कर्तव्यः कर्मणां त्रिगुणात्मनां बीजनिर्हरणं योगः प्रवाहो परमो धियः ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः. We all are very familiar with the information that Prahlad ji has given, this Navadha Bhakti. Shravanam Kirtanam Vishnoho Smaranam Padasevanam Archanam Vandanam Dhasyam Sakhyam Atmanivedanam. And all the acharyas of Bhagavata, when it comes to Prahlada Charitra and Prahladopadesha, they focus on this mainly because it is complete in itself in giving moksha. This we exhaustively studied. 49 days we have spent in studying this skandha, if you remember it. But very few people know it and highlighted that Prahlad also gave the 12 pointers for meditating on realizing the self. See this? कि आत्मा नित्योऽवय शुद्धः एकः क्षेत्रज्ञ आश्रयः अविक्रियः स्वदुःखेतुः व्यापको संज्ञानावृतः एतैर्द्वादशैर्विद्वान् आत्मनः लक्षणैः परैः अहं ममेति असद्भावं देहादौ मोहजं त्यजेत्. So he has given the tips for meditation on the absolute truth also, Prahlad ji. Therefore, he is a Brahmagnani also as well as Parabhakta or Paramabhakta. The same Prahaladi also given the sadhanas for the chitta vritti nirodha yoga also, that we don't know. So that is what he is saying here. See, tasmat bhavadhi kartavyah karmanam trigunatmanam bija nirharanam yogaha pravaha uparamaha diyaha. So dhiyaha pravaha uparamaha ramakaha yogaha bhavadhivi kartavyah. See, that yoga sadhana by which the flow of the chitta vrittis are stopped, that also you have to do. Yoga chitta vritti nirodha. And in the Yoga Sutra, so many things Patanjali told. One of them was Tapaswadhyaya Ishvara Pranidhanani. He named it as Kriya Yoga. So Prahaladji, because the children are not matured enough to know all, to them only these three things he said. In that also, only the Ishvara Pranidhana Rupa Kriya Yoga, which again is sufficient in itself for the Chitta Vritti Nirodha, he has taught them. तत्र उपाय सहस्राणाम अयम भगवता उदितः यदि ईश्वरे भगवति यथा यैहि अंजसारतिः गुरु शुश्रूषया भक्त्या सर्वलाभार्पणेन च संगेन सद्भक्तानाम ईश्वराराधनेन च श्रद्धया तत्कथायाम. That's all called as Ishvara Pranidhana sadhanas. So the yoga sadhana of Kriya Yoga of Ishvara Pranidhana for Chitta Vritti Nirodha also Prahalad did and taught. Then Brahma Anubhava Lakshyartham, Atma Tattva Chintanartham, he has given also the pointers for meditation. So many things he taught about the Atma. I am not telling all of that. All the logic, all the quotation of Upanishads, he does it. So to give the Navadha Bhakti, and once he became king when his father was eliminated, then he did the Karma Yoga of ruling the kingdom with all the Nisvartha Nirahankarata. So he is, therefore Prahalad is a Chatur Yoga, Karma Bhakti Jnana Ashtak. All yoga mein he is very, very perfect. That's the glory of Prahalad in short. Anyway, again, this is not our skandha today. Okay, this is how it is. Now, having done the chanting, let us come to our today conclusion of this chapter 28 of beautiful this Mukti Skandha, 11th Skandha. Now again we have to remind ourselves while regularly studying our Shastra, which itself is a complete thing. Once in a while we have to pause and see what we are doing, what is happening. Is that which is happening is sufficient, or what else to happen, and for that, is what we are doing is sufficient, or we have to add to it or not. We have to be clear. So the purpose of the entire Shastra Adhyanam, in other words, the purpose of entire Adhyatmika sadhana is what? All in the mind. The mind which is fully into the world, the mind has to be fully brought at the feet of Lord in devotion or in contemplation towards the truth. At the feet of true devotion, the mind has to totally get dissolved. Or at the altar of Aham Brahmasmi Anubhuti, the mind has to get dissolved. Till that happens, we have to go on pulling our mind from the worldliness and put it in the Paramatma through Saguna or Nirguna. This, in short, is the entire essence of all the Shrutis Purana, all the Adhyatmika sadhana. Whoever is to whatever extent he is succeeding, to that extent he gets the benefits. The final benefit is only in the final merger in Paramatma. That is a final, it's a permanent. Other than that also, through variety of the yoga upasanas, when we are putting the mind at the feet of the Lord, especially the Saguna Brahma Aradhana, to that extent, our Jivas Jivanam, our life as a Jiva, will have less problems, more comforts. That much is assured. But still, this Jiva anytime influenced by the outer Maya, inner Avidya, and somebody else's misguidance, anytime go away from Paramatma and start becoming as worst a demon as cannot be imagined. The danger is there. That is what the person who is a very sadhu in this life, he might have been a very big criminal in the earlier life. The criminal earlier life or this life can be a great sadhu also tomorrow. Means till merger in Paramatma happens, the both extremes of extreme criminal and extreme sadhuatva, and in between all the stages are possible for every jiva. It is like the giant wheel. Till we just alight from it, come out of the giant wheel, as long as we are in that wheel, is not our movement is slowly from the downmost, slowly growing, and we go to the top of it. But we don't stay there for long. Again, slowly come, and we come to that place from where we started. Again, it moves. The Bhagavan saying that Brahmayan Sarva Bhutani Yantrarudhani, the meaning is this. I'll make the beings go up and down like in a giant wheel, depending on their karma. If they are instead of becoming karta of the karma, when they become upasaka bhakta of me, when they are becoming the jignasu and jnata of me, they are brought out of that giant wheel. They need not go up and down in their lives. Yeah, एक लाइफ में we can be multi-millionaire हो सकते हैं, and the other life is a pauper begging on the road. In one life you can be a big president and all. You know that story of Abraham Lincoln or somebody, I don't remember. He was so busy in the diplomacy throughout his life, he got fed up. He said he prayed to the Lord, it seems, or something, that I want to live. Abraham Lincoln or somebody, I'm not remembering, even much earlier one. I want to live a simple life. In the next life, he was in a village, born just playing in the mud pool and flying the kites and enjoying his life like a nomad knowing nothing of the world. So too, we all are in that karma chakra, going. So the two portions are said. The purpose of life, purpose of all the Shastra Dhenam is to merge the Bhava Jiva Bhava along with Antakarana in Paramatma Anubhuti through Bhakti and Jnana. Till that is not done, we as a karta of variety of karma, because of various reasons, we go up and down in every of the life. Every life is not like that same. One life you may have 1,000 people around you, another life you are all alone left. One life you are overfed with the food every day too much. In other life, throughout life, not even one meal comes. One life highly educated, other life zero. In between, all the stages are possible. That is what we are all going through. That is why you can see the variety of people in the world. It himself shows that this variety continues in each of their life earlier and later on in different way, depending on what we do. So the Shastra Dhyanam should give us this conviction. Thereafter, how much ever tough or difficult, how much ever the effort it demands, how many of the sacrifices this sadhana may require, the ability to do it is called a sadhana. And again, as we saw in our Telugu class today, our desire for Paramatma Anubhuti, even the Upanishad also is as intense it is, so will be intense our sadhana, in which giving up whatever we like are done, and also taking up the tough aspects of tapasyas, dhyana, ityadi are done. If the desire for the self is not very clear, very strong, we continue to be samsari. And what is that which makes the desire of Paramatma stronger and stronger? Only one, the Adhyana of the Shastra. How? That also we spoke in both classes in morning. That through study of Shastra, when we know Paramatma alone is real and Ananda Swarupa and eternal, other than Him everything is unreal. If you run behind that, it only gives us the bondage of dukkha. These things are thoroughly taught by Shastra. Only therefore, by studying the Shastra, our desire for Paramatma starts becoming intense. Accordingly, we become day by day the matured, committed, totally involved and oriented sadhaka. To that sadhaka only Siddhi comes. So, all in all, at this very moment, if I close my eyes and look into myself, how much of the Tattva Jnana Siddhanta is clear to me? Tattva Siddhanta. Siddhanta about Atma Jnanam. How much my heart is throbbing or longing for it. How much of my entire inner personality is seeking still the things of the world. That determines whether our sadhana will be sincere or our samsara will be sincere. So today's dose of study of Shastras, listening from the Guru, should add up to this aspect of our desire increasing for Paramatma Prapti by knowing that Paramatma Prapti alone Mukti Hetu. Alone the Nitya Nirathaya Ananda Hetu. By intensifying us this way, we can have more desire for Paramatma Prapti. And those portions of Shastra, like today we have chanted Prahlad Ji ka thoda hi padha humne half of it. How many beautiful things he says. Why are you running with yesterday also Vyasa? Any portion of that Shastram where Paramatma Anubhuti is given highest utmost importance, that we have to study. And all Shastras in which the Mithyatva of the Jagat and Dukkha Samsara when we get bound in Jagat is given, they also have to be repeatedly studied. On the other hand, if you study those books of the Arthavada, if you listen to those people who talk about Arthakama, see, Yamimam Pushpitam Vacham Pravadanti Avipashitaha, then our mind gets into that. Mind is an innocent instrument. To whatever you expose it, it gathers that like a child. Put the child in an ashram for 20 years, his whole nature will be like that. Put the child in a useless company of useless people, he will be like that. Mind is like that. Always the mind has every time the chance from falling from the highest spiritual level to the lowest worldly and rising from the lowest worldly to the highest spiritual. Therefore, expose the mind to all these positive things again and again. पूरा हमारा दिनचर्या में वही होना चाहिए. Nothing other than that. That way we have to train ourselves. There is no other way. There is no other shortcut. Nobody else can do it for us. Other than this way, there is no way for us to become day by day increasingly, growingly spiritual, helping ourselves. And other than being spiritual, we cannot avoid this Janma Marana millions of times. And in every life, same running behind Arthakama and too much of greed, too much of Ragadvesh, too much of Kama Krodha, breaking all the rules of Dharma, which is not tolerated by Paramatma. Therefore, he punishes this Jiva by sending him to various hells or various yonis, or even in the human yoni comes. So he has got sufficient punya to be born as human. But again, there so much papa, बचपन में पिता पिता मर जाते हैं, एक्सीडेंट होएगा, हाथ पैर टूटेगा, और फिर जीने का ये मुश्किल हो जाएगा. He will be somewhere neglected on the road. Human only. क्यों हुआ वो सब? It won't happen accidentally, without reason. Everybody on the road with hands and legs broken or leprosy and all these diseases, none but they have done lot of papa in the earlier lives. If you do that, we will be in that position next. That we have to learn. We have to have fear. Fear of doing adharma and papa, and only through dharma and punya we have to help ourselves. There is no other way. पूरा झंझट हमेशा के लिए खत्म करना है, then from this life start giving more weightage to the redeeming spiritual knowledge, spiritual sadhana. मुक्ति देने वाला आध्यात्मिकता, उपासना आदि ऑल्सो और आध्यात्मिक के अंग है. अगर वो परमात्मा को पाने के लिए करते हैं तो उपासना परमात्मा के लिए नहीं कर रहे हैं, बट परमात्मा के अनुग्रह से भौतिक वस्तुओं को पाने के लिए कर रहे हैं, then all those upasanas are nothing but part of samsara only. It's only you are doing business with Lord that you do investment of all upasanas, pujas, and he gives dividends back to you in the form of fulfilling your desires. You will get all what you want from God, but none of them are equivalent to having the anubhuti of God as our own self. So this way we have to again and again check our hearts. Once in a week, once in a month. In last 1 month study of these portions of Bhagavatam, this portion of Upanishad, what is the gist I gained, what is the essence I learned, what is the essence I learned, and how it affected my personality, how my thought flow is changing, how my daily schedule is changing, how my whole life is being changing or not. ऐसा जो ध्यान से करता है ना, इसे पक्का साधक का, उसका पक्का साधना होगा, पक्का उनको सिद्धि भी मिलता है. एंड नेवर एवर से कि ये सब मुझे नहीं पता, मेरे को जानना नहीं होता, मैं छोटा हूँ. यू सेड नॉट, बट डोंट स्टॉप देयर. Is it not? When you know, you don't know, and when you know, you have to know, then you have to put all the efforts to know. Is it not? When you know you can't do, when you know you have to do, then you have to put all efforts to do. Right now you don't know, but tomorrow you have to know. Right now you're not doing, but tomorrow you must do. You can't say day after tomorrow again if God comes, hey Bhagwan, I didn't know, I didn't do. अरे यार परसों भी तुमने वही कहा, आज भी तुम पंजाब से आए हो क्या? वो लोग जितने भी साल हो जाए, they don't say कि we'll learn Sanskrit and all. Is it like that your thing? Bhagavan will scold us. Never ever justify the ignorance. Never having ignorance is one great achievement, and justifying it and continuing it कि मुझे ये सब पता नहीं है। क्यों नहीं पता? आपको इस दुनिया के अभी 700 करोड़ लोगों में सिर्फ चंद लोगों को ही जो मौका मिल रहा है ऐसा ज्ञान सुनने का, वो वाला भगवान अनुग्रह दे रहे। नो दैट इफ यू डोंट एनकैश एंड यूज, डोंट ब्लेम द गॉड। I see, come to this stage. No more blaming of the God, no more begging from the God. Why? No need to blame because He's giving the best. No need to beg because He's giving the best. Now you make best use of it. अब क्या मांग रहे हो भगवान से? जो वेदांत ज्ञान He is giving, use it, no? What's wrong? Why don't we take out a book? Why don't you chant that mantra? Why don't we see the literal meaning? Why don't you see the integrative meaning? Why don't we understand the sadhana in that? Why can't we do? We can't afford to be that way weak in heart. That's why Maha. It's absolutely for us. No more continuing the klibata of impotence and unmanliness because of the weakness in the heart. Shudram hridaya daurbalyam tyaktva uttishta parantapaya. Para is these weaknesses of the mind, the lazinesses of the mind, which say I can't do, ye mere se nahi ho sakta, you know kya jald hai uska. These are all the things which are so filled up in our hand, because of which every effort of the Guru and God is thwarted to help us to grow spiritually. We have to do that. So all this is called as आध्यात्मिकता. एक ही चीज को आध्यात्मिक कहकर नहीं कह सकते. Like only one item you eat in the food, it's called majburi कहते हैं उसको. In a sumptuous meal or good food, all variety of food is there. Through them, all tastes are gained. Through that, all the essentials that are required for the body are obtained. एक ही आलू खाते जाए धीरे धीरे, चेहरा will become like आलू only. आलू वालिया. Somebody is near. आलू नहीं, आलू है वो, जो भी है. We can't. In the same way, spirituality is samagrata, sampurnata. There you have to mind the God, mind the world, mind the people, mind your duty, mind your body, mind intellect, mind the shastras, mind the guru, mind your own adhyana, mind your homework. सब मिलकर साधना. कोई अपूर्ण है वहां तो फिर वो वाला दिक्कत करेगा. और धीरे धीरे when you hold, that's what I am saying every day in all the 6 classes. Hold on to the Shruti Mata's Charanam and the Guru Upadesha on the base of Shastra. All these clarities slowly start coming. This is the beginning. And keep on doing, they'll get added, and everything will be available for you. लेकिन एक नया शादी किया, अब कुछ नहीं है, पैसे भी कम, so month with 1,000 थोड़ा पैसे इकट्ठा करते हुए he goes on adding the things. In the 5-8 years of time, everything. Nowadays तो माँ बाप जहाँ से भी कमाए, जिस तरह से भी, they give children, they were right from beginning was rich, but in 20, 30, 40 years back we have seen the newly married ones बहुत कम होता है, जमीन पे सोते हैं, then slowly the cot is done. मटके में पानी, फिर 3 साल का तो फ्रिज आ जाता है. ऑर्डनरी स्टोव होता था, then very difficultly the gas stove for so many years. One by one used to get added. देखते देखते house is furnished, then a small TV जाती है, फिर LCD big one come, home theater also will come. Then the small house is not sufficient, so many things, single bedroom wala, now they allow 3 bedroom, and then they go for duplex. Going on earning, adding. In the same way, keep on listening to Shastra. All these things get added without doubt if you have the regularity, sincerity and faith in the Shastra, faith in the Guru, faith in the Satsang. ये तो खुद को अपने अंदर रखना है. That undaunting faith, that never compromising faith, that faith which never makes us take such beautiful blessings for granted. ऐसा वाला faith होना है. Like 1 or 2 or 3, 4 of you have it. Few of you. Pakka. Never ever compromising with our regularity. If that is there, Bhagavan goes on. And now you can see each one of you, those who are regular, when this clarity of knowledge is coming to us, how light the mind is becoming, because in the light of clear knowledge, the doubts are vanishing. The anxieties are going away. The mind's fears are going away. No need to be unnecessarily excited. Picture clear. What am I? What I have to achieve? Further, what to do? And what I have to take initiative in the world, what I have to withdraw from, what I have to say no to the world. हर एक चीज इतना क्लियर समझ में आ रहा है, पूरे टेंशन्स खलास. This is what we have to live in our spiritual life. Okay. Now let's do these few shlokas. 28th chapter of 11th Skandham, Mukti Skandham. In this we saw yesterday, which mantram? What mantra number? योगिनोपक्वयोगस्य युञ्जत काय उत्थितैः योगिनो अपक्वयोगस्य युञ्जतः काय उत्थितैः उपसर्गैर्विहन्येत तत्रायं विहितो विधिः. So the aparipakva yogi, when he is trying to do yoga sadhana, so many obstructions come because of the deha adi, prarabdha adi. Tatra ayam vidhi vihitaha. Main important line in this is, for such people, this is the vidhi vidhana possibilities that Shastra has prescribed, doing which, what will happen? The upasargas will go away. Thus we'll be able to do our yoga sadhanas unobstructed way to become paripakva from aparipakva. अपरिपक्व योगी से परिपक्व योगी बनने के प्रयत्न में देहादि से उत्पन्न होने वाले सारे उपसर्गों को इन रेमेडियों के द्वारा हमें दूर करना है, दूर कर सकते हैं, दूर करना चाहिए. अयम विधि ही विहितः. दिस आर द विधि. नाउ आई एम टेलिंग यू, भगवान कृष्ण, who has given so far Brahma Jnanam, alone is telling about the yoga asanas. He alone is telling about pranayama. He alone is telling about this, what is it, chitta vritti nirodha rupi yoga. He alone is telling aushada. He alone is telling do the mantra adi. He himself is saying every one of them works. We should never hesitate to take those steps which help us in doing this upasarga. Yeah, and then when you are with the gurus, this job Bhagavan gave to gurus. वो एक एक आपने डिटेल नहीं बताया भगवान, आप आधा छोड़ करके कौन सा मंत्र है, कौन सा औषधि है. All these gurus are there. To them I have given. You surrender to them. When they know you have surrendered, you are pure in the heart, you deserve to be given, that time they will give. And I told them not to give to an undeserving student. Everything, like in Gita, idam te na tavaskaya na bhaktaya kadachana na cha shushrusave vachyam na mahapyopesuyati. Never give the person who is not a bhakta, who is not a tapasvi, who always finds faults with me, who doesn't have that unquestioned devotion, उनको गीता मत सुनाओ, वो बेकार हो जाएगा. And the best example was Dhritarashtra. Sanjay gave it to him. It was just like a broken pot, everything gone away. Then Sanjay said, Dova Dova, he never gave Gita Upadesh to anyone. He sat, meditated and realized. It will not be given to undeserving. But the deserving, surrendering to them, see, there are two ways. Our own Guru will be knowing it and telling us, or Lord will send one passing Guru in our life, who will be there only for few days, few months, who will give one of these upaya, doing which some of the upasargas we transcend. But we have to be watchful and mindful regarding all of that, that all will come when we are mature. Maturity comes only through Shastra Adhyayam. No other way. Even your Prime Minister, Chief Minister also will be in their own struggle and fighting of, I have to become this, I have to become this, unless their mind gets illuminated about the ultimate goal, which is possible only through Shastra Adhyayam. बिना शास्त्र अध्ययन का बौद्धिक परिपक्वता नहीं होगा. बिना परिपक्वता का हम इन सब चीजों से उपयोग नहीं ले सकते हैं. We can't get benefit of all these things. Now let us see one by one. All of them we have seen. Let's refer in refreshing course की तरह once more we remind ourselves. What is the subject here? The 7 or 8 upayas are given for removing the upasargas which are not allowing us to do our sadhana of yoga to make ourselves paripakva from aparipakva, from non-experiential to experiential stage. We want to enter. For that we are doing yoga sadhana. Initial yoga sadhana से लेकर के ultimate yoga sadhana of maintaining अखंड ब्रह्माकार वृत्ति. At every moment, one or the other kaya uttita upasargas will come. Never ever spiritual path is easy. I told you, no, goal itself is so sublime. We have tons and tons of vasanas, and we also have so many bad habits, and we also have the identity because every of the upadhi, and we are so full and master and PhD in our confusion and delusion. Added to that, every of the durguna of the ashraddha and no prema, no bhakti, no sharanagati, and we are also in a kala and we are in the Kali Yuga. Around us, all are only bhautikavadi. It is, we have to become aware. The entire world is Bhautikavada. We also have the desires only for the world more and more. We have bhakti to the Guru, but very slight. Hamaka jhoka lag gaya. You leave the Guru and go. You leave the satsang and go. How delicate is our Shraddha, you see? How delicate is our commitment. Delicate is so light. It's hamaka jhoka lag gaya. To gaye hum. In such a very difficult thing we are. One extreme of the tattva itself is so sublime. Another extreme of we are in such a bad period of so much of the भौतिकवाद. कलियुग भौतिकवाद का ही होता है. देन प्रेम सेवावाद ये त्रेता द्वापर युग में होता है. धर्मवाद जो है वो त्रेता युग में होता है. केवल आत्मवाद, ब्रह्मवाद, ज्ञानवाद, मोक्षवाद, दैट इज देयर इन द सत्य युग और कृतयुग. So what is said here? It is kshurasya dhara. It is walking on the edge of a kshura. Kshura means kanchi. Chura. Chura bhogna. Chura came from kshura only. Kshurasya dhara. Using that he cuts the hair. Therefore it's called kshurakaha. बार बार क्षुरा कहा. दोनों तरह काटने वाला. ऐसे भी काटो, ऐसे भी काटो. So walking on razor edge की तरह मुश्किल है. Never ever any guru says it is easier. If they say easier, वो झूठ बोल रहे हैं. आपको थोड़ा स्पिरिचुअलिटी में लाने के लिए आने का तो खुद ही कहेंगे भैया मैंने पहले आपको ऐसा कहा बट करते जाओ होता रहेगा. वो उतना आसान नहीं है, इसलिए डोंट टेक इट लाइटली. कीप ऑन डूइंग. So fill your day one side with intense Atma Jnana study through the Upanishad Adhyanam and listening. Second side, attempt for the deeper meditations. If these two are happening, wonderful. If not happening, it is because of upasargas coming, because of deha mana buddhi ityadi kaya uttita. उनके लिए ये रेमेडीज, उनके लिए ये साधना है. What was the first one? Yoga dharanaya. To fix some devatas in your life. And I told you yesterday, I am telling you million times to your children, grandchildren, right from childhood only, for the peace of mind, for the sufficient wealth, for the name and fame in the world, for having all the time health, to have a good next generation. Whatever the Devata Upasana, even some mantras to be chanted, or even some Upasana to be done, teach them so that they should never have these antarayas, even in their Vyavahara. And when they grow to be true to your being grandchild, enter into spirituality, all these practices help them not to have those upasargas. Same is with us. There should be no day without doing some chantings or some upasana, seeking exclusively from the Lord the health, the energy, the longevity, the reduction of the outer and inner problems to the extent they don't trouble our sadhana. For the financial stability, for the relational stability, for the dehati stability, we have to do upasana in the initial days till we master them, transcend them. Once we have gone into the meditational heights, then all the dehadi, in a moment's time we withdraw from it. Then we don't see them, we don't see any of the upasarga. But till that time, no day without a yoga dharana sadhana. स्पेशली टू द यंगस्टर्स एट द एज ऑफ 7 8 शुरू करा दो उनको, उनको आदत हो जाता है. देन व्हेन दे ग्रो टू 25 30 द मैरिज टाइम, आफ्टर दैट द यंगस्टर्स ओनली nowadays getting the stresses and strains at the intellect mind level, then the physiological obesities. See, परसों 22 साल का लड़का got heart attack and died. See the girls married within 5 6 years, ये operation, वो surgery, this miscarriage, that nonsense. Are you not saying you know all this more than me? अरे वो होने के बाद भगवान क्या घूमते रहते हो बेवकूफ, पहले ही करो ना. They are not बेवकूफ, the parents are number one बेवकूफ. They never don't do and they never make the children do. क्यों हम बैठे हैं सारे देवता लोग इस दुनिया में हमको ब्लेस करने के लिए? And why should they bless us without our doing due upasana and puja? They will not. That's their order. They have both order. If somebody does upasana, you must bless them. If they don't do, don't bless them. And if they do nautanki, you punish them. All the three orders are given to all devatas from Parameshwara. They scrupulously follow that. बिकॉज दे आर अफ्रेड ऑफ परमात्मा. वो पनिश करेंगे उनको. फिर हमें समझे, उपासना करो उसका फल मिलेगा, नहीं करो तो नहीं मिलेगा, और नेगेटिविटी करेगा उसका दुष्फल भी दे देते हैं वो लोग. विच वी हैव टू नो इट. ignorance is not the answer for everything. You have to know it, that's it. And that's Hinduism, that's Sanatana Dharma. That you lost and get lost in some nonsense, whether a variety of religious practices of other stupid fellows. We do it and we forget the beautiful thing of ours. Here it is said by Krishna, you have to do in your mind the dharana, yoga of remembering those particular deities, begging them, requesting them to give variety of stabilities of the three dehas, Stula, Sukshma, Karana, so that our Adhyatmic sadhana is not disturbed. There are no upasargas coming out of Kaya Uttita. Kaya Uttita upasargas are weaknesses, diseases, some or the other type of, problems coming, including some of the accidents. All of them are reduced. देखो बहुत बार कहते हैं मैं तो बाल बाल बच गया, मरने वाला ही था, लेकिन कैसे बचा बाल बाल? बिकॉज दे हैव डन सम उपासना. भगवान ने बचा दिया. ईश्वर, आई टेल यू इन माई लाइफ हाउ मेनी टाइम भगवान हर दिन बचाते जा रहे हैं. हाँ जी, आपको हर दिन जरूरत पड़ रही है. इतना पाप क्या होगा? मैं शुड हैव अफ्रेड, माइट हैव डन. व्हाट इज देयर टू accept? Everybody goes through like that only. Nobody is new. Nobody is sadhu overnight. Today's great kids, sadhu sannyasis, are Mahatmas, Jnanis, Shuddhantakrada. Thousands of lives onward, they are evolving. Today, they are at that stage. No worry about it. Anyway, point is what here? Yoga dharana. Clear. Have selected some devatas. And from them, the kaya uttita upasarga we can remove. सेलेक्ट करो अपना. मैं क्यों बताऊं, मैं बता चुका हूं ऑलरेडी. परसों भी बताया, कल भी देखा हमने. सेकंड वन इज व्हाट? आसन ही. राइट फ्रॉम चाइल्डहुड ओनली आसन. बाय दैट आल्सो सी ओवर एक्सरसाइज टू द बॉडी. नो karma work is given to the body. No proper food is given to the body. Unwanted food given to the body. These are the reasons because of which both sthula deha, when sthula deha is disturbed, sukshma deha, mana also gets disturbed. Sometimes the mind gets first disturbed, that percolates to the body, called psychosomatic diseases. दोनों तरफ से होते हैं. In the mind, when lot of kama krodhadi vikaras are there, then the whole mind is agitated. That leads to any number of physiological diseases. Every BP and sugar, कुछ भी आप ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा बीमारियां दिमाग मन के कारण होते हैं. All the science will know it later on. Slowly, slowly. So the second one is what? Asanasu. In that we should do some of the asana. If asana करने का उम्र बीत गयो, then do that walking. Definitely it will help in removing all the unwanted things in the body, etc. Body gets that freshness in the air when you walk it, then those upasargas go away. You can see the difference morning every day. नहा कर तुरंत ध्यान में बैठ गए या 15-20 मिनट वॉकिंग करके अपने आप को बॉडी को फ्रेश करके हीट अप करके बैठे, you can see difference. And don't walk too much also. You're tired and sitting for meditation and kharrate मारने लगे. That is also not right. आसनैः ही भगवान खुद रिकमेंड कर रहे हैं, ओ माय डियर वेदांतिन, ओ आई एम नॉट द बॉडी टाइप फेलो, बाय सेइंग आई एम नॉट द बॉडी यू ईट मैक्सिमम देन अदर फेलोज. ऑल दिस सन्या अखंड मंडलाकार. भगवान कह रहे हैं सब वेदांतियों को योग साधना मस्ट जरूर करना है. आसन ही समाधि आसना एटलीस्ट 5-6 हमको आना है, करना चाहिए. अदर देन शवासन 5-6 ऑफ देम डू ट्वाइस थ्राइस. एक ही चीज 3 बार रूटीन का, सुबह करो, दोपहर शाम करो, या मॉर्निंग इट कैन बी डन, इवनिंग अगेन बिफोर डस्क वन कैन डू. 4 hours gap should be there between the taken food and yoga asanas done. They say, I am not master in that, don't listen to me, don't believe me. Absolutely, go to those great yoga masters who studied it. मुझे तो कुछ नहीं पता. But I know the value, importance of yoga asanas when done, how the entire physiology become fit. With a fit body, you know, the healthy mind in the healthy body is a very healthy concept. Whether those people become spiritual or not, at least they are not suffering spiritual. हमको क्या है, परमात्मा नहीं मिलने का भी दुख है और शरीर ठीक नहीं वो भी वाला दुख है. उनको परमात्मा नहीं मिलने का दुख नहीं है, because you never try for it, and they are doing good exercises, they are healthy physically, and you cry and tell me, Swamiji, I am coming to your class, feel me, I am frustrated. See those people, they never come. How happy they are. They are happy not because they are not coming. You are not miserable because you are coming. It is their habits of doing their asana, regulating their bhojanadi. Because of that, they are. We also have to adapt. I told you yesterday, not learning spiritual sadhana, shastra, is not an alternative or compensation for our indiscipline in our life. You understand? For our carelessness. कभी भी नहीं. In fact, a spiritual sadhaka has to be more careful and more disciplined, not the other way around. That's what. Kushalat na pramaditavyam. See? Kushalat atmarakshanat karmanah na pramaditavyam. Every day we are reading it. I think it's ज़्यादा important है आज के अपने जीवन में. इसलिए भगवान डेली हमको याद दिला रहे. It is also His कृपा करना. Because He want to make us live long and lead more and more shastras, do maximum sadhana in this life. For that, the body has to be healthy. Therefore, Bhagwan's kindness again is in the form of insisting on us about all these sadhanas of those which remove the upasargas. To adopt them, do them. Second one is the asana. Third one is what? Dharana anvita. The dharana is the prana dharana. See, all are dharana. Buddhi dharana. Mano dharana, prana dharana, through yoga, sharira dharana, yogasanas. Dharana means holding them in a good position and conditioning, not allowing it to slip from that stability. Slip from, like sharira dharana is what? Health. All the time, not allowing it to slip from the healthy condition to unhealthy. The prana dharana means what? Energy level is optimum all the time, not allowing it to lose, so that we are without energy to do the work. So to mano dharana means what? Ekagrata of the mana. Buddhi dharana is conviction about the goal. Dharana dharmaha. Those who do the dharana, they are real dharmic. So dharanai hi prana dharana karo, pranayam karo. 3 things are told. Dharana, yoga, prana dharana, asanas, and then the first one was yoga dharana. So yoga dharana, deha dharana, prana dharana, 3 are told. See you can feel the meaning. Dharana मतलब पकड़ के रखना. धारणा नहीं मतलब छोड़ देना. We are छोड़ दे रहे हैं हम. All devatas we are leaving them. We are careless towards them. They are also careless towards us. So you hold on to them, they hold on to you. Same, no? Your friends, you hold on to them, they hold you. Your parents, you hold on to them. Your guru, you hold on to him, he will hold you. You leave him, he will also leave you. आप जिसको पकड़ोगे वो आपको पकड़ेगा ना. आप छोड़ दो तो सब छूट जाता है. किसको पकड़ना है, किसको छोड़ना पता होना है. So devata dharana, called yoga dharana, it helps. So to asana dharana, it helps. So to pranayama dharana, it helps. Dharana is doing every day. Holding on to them, don't leave. लाइफ में क्या ना, कुछ लोग होते हैं हमको लोन देते हैं, उनको नहीं छोड़ना चाहिए. एवरीबॉडी विल नॉट गिव अस. हमको मदद करते हैं, प्यार से बातें करते हैं. We are such a stupid fellows, such a close ones who help us like the God. उन लोगों को हम दूर भगाते हैं. All the nonsense people we put around and we suffer. Three things are told. Next one is what? Tapaha. Never ever be compromised with the tapasya. So then only we will be coming out of the physiological problems, etc. Tapasya includes mainly the vrata ityadi. Variety of the vratas fall in this trapa. Upasana, tapasyas ityadi. Kruchra, Chandrayana, all of them say कायिक वाचिक मानसिक तपस्यास which are there in the गीता इत्यादि उन सब को हम इतने बार देख चुके इसलिए आई नीड नॉट रिपीट फॉर यू यू नो इट. तपहा, तपाओ अपने आप को. इज इट नॉट? यू नो, जितना हम तपाते हैं रगड़ाते हैं उतना चमक धमक शार्पनेस होता है. Like your own children, उनको तपा दो, they will come out. That's why in all the army trainings they are not allowed. सुबह चार उठना, बीमारी हो कुछ भी हो, then only they'll be coming out of their wrongdoings with which they have the upasargas come. So tapasya ka hundreds of meanings you study otherwise. Here to our understanding and benefit, understand that variety of Ekadashi Vrata Adi, Trayodashi Vrata Adi, any of those things take up. By that also the problems are reduced. Here I have to add one more thing. Upavasa Adi help the body. In the same way, Mauna Adi help the mana. That also is tapasya. Through all the tapasya, we become introverted, not lavishly extroverted, because of which we are not available for the people or the society to unnecessarily trouble us. Like Vachika Mauna is a tapasya. When you maintain Mauna, you don't talk or react to anyone. To that extent, the mana रूपी सूक्ष्म काय को उपसर्ग नहीं आएगा ना. When I talk to you, you don't understand, you misunderstand, you say something, then I retaliate, then my mind is disturbed. The disturbance of the mind is the mana rupi sukshma sharir ka upasarg. With that I can't do meditation. So maunam will help. Like that, add so many things. Tapasya includes forgiving others. Tapasya includes accepting everybody as they are. Tapasya includes exactly living the life of selflessness एंड ईगोलेसनेस. इन सब को तपस्याएं कहते हैं. ये जाकर के मेनली दी सूक्ष्म शरीर से आने वाले उपद्रवों को वो रोक देता है. अदरवाइज फिजियोलॉजिकली वी आर फिट बिकॉज वी आर टेकिंग ऑल द केयर्स, बट व्हेन इट कम्स टू द माइंड it is lazy or it is disturbed or it is frustrated, it is miserable, it is agitated, it is dejected. all of ऐसा लोड लेकर के can we do upasana भगवान? Can you do Shravanam, Smaranam, Vishnu, Kirtanam, all that? You can't. You want to do, but you cannot. बहुत लोगों को I want to do sadhana भी होता नहीं. But you and I, when we have come to this level of I want to do, we still have another problem that I can't do. Why I can't? Because upasargas. So tapasya, every day we have to have variety of tapasyas written and keep doing them. Next comes the next one, mantra, and I recommend this more than all. The mantrocharanas. You should have some 20 mantras selected for again removing the upasargas coming from stula sukshma karana kayas. देह से उन मंत्रों का हजारों लाखों संख्या में इतना उच्चारण एक ही संकल्प. एक मीन्स मेन संकल्प भगवान लेट देयर नॉट बी एनी upasargas from the kaya uthita. So thus I am not disturbed in my spiritual pursuit. करते रहना बाबा. अब से करो. मेरे ख्याल में हमारे ग्रुप को तो ये जरूर करना है. एनी ऑफ देम, मेनली द मंत्रोच्चारण. आई थिंक वी आर डूइंग. काफी नहीं है, और भी करते रहो. कि मेरी इच्छा है, आपको नहीं है तो माफ करना मुझे. आपका आई एम नॉट इंसिस्टिंग ऑन यू. मेरा तो मेरी इच्छा है कि कम से कम अगले 30-40 साल जितने भी हो सके कीप ऑन स्टडिंग ऑल द पुराण इतिहास शास्त्र. अब इतना करना है तो वी हैव टू हैव द हेल्दी बॉडी. नो प्रॉब्लम शुड बी इन द माइंड लेवल. So who can do that for us? All the devata ityadi and all these processes when we follow, it will happen. आप भी अपने लिए करो. Mantra uchcharanas. There are mantras. Mantra shakti. See, Devata Uddishya mantra is separate. But particular Deha, Mana, Ityadi, Upadhi, controlling mantras are there. Control means regulating, beautifying, strengthening, removing the weaknesses in them. ऐसे वाले विशेष मंत्र है, उनका हमें उच्चारण करना है. Like हनुमान मंत्र बुद्धिर्बलम सौधैर्यम निर्भयत्वमरोधा अजाड्यम वाक्पटुत्वम जन्मस्मरणात् भवेत्. In this sloka, 8 of the things we seek from Hanumanji, because of which vocal level, physical level, mind level, buddhi level, upasargas are removed. Buddhi, first one. Intellect should be sharp. There is no upasarga of confusion at that level. Balam, physical strength. Yashaha, the world of people are not differing, is dhairyam, the inner mind's weakness, like Arjuna got it and he gave up the bow and arrow, that upasarga. Nirbhayatvam, ready even if Bhishma, Drona, Karna are there to fight. Arogata, healthy for all the 18 days of the war. Ajantyam, laziness, nahi rehna chahiye. Jadata is laziness. Vakpadutvam, you should be able to convince people. These are all the healthy things we get from Hanumanji, by which the opposite upasargas won't come to us. इस तरह से mantra ucharana is a beautiful process by which upasargas go away. You know, very many. Triambakam mijamahe sugandhim pushtivardhanam urvarukam vandanan mrityor mukshemamritaatu. The old age and death will be postponed with this mantra. Dhanvantri mantra I chanted for you. Lalita mantra we chanted yesterday. Hanumanji ka Hanuman Chalisa mantra chanted. And then so many stotrams are there of Paramatma. And in almost all the stotrams, except few, we can see the stotra karta toward the end mentions in the Falashruti. These are the stotra. When you chant, the Roga Nivarana happens. So the Manashanti happens. So all that. I explained yesterday Vishnu Sahasranama, Lalita Sahasranama, Shiva Sahasranama, the Narayana Kavacham, Hanuman Chalisa. They are pancha main, easily available. Their records are there. You can learn from them. Along with them, hundreds and thousands of them are there. You know, the kavachas of every devata are there. Whichever the devata you select, you like, un devata ka kavach pado daily. Dandakams are there of every devata. Do that. Ashtottarams are there of every devata. Sahasranamas are there of every of the devata. और उन सब के फल में ये सारे उपसर्ग दूर होते हैं. मंत्र शक्ति it is called as. Powerful they are all. Never underestimate them. So Veda mantra are there, revealed to the rishis. Then those rishis only, not revealed but composed by them, they are there. That are filled in all our Purana itihasas. कितने सारे अद्भुत अद्भुत मंत्र हैं. क्लियर? सो मंत्र, सो योगधारण्य तपः मंत्र हो गया डेफिनेटली. देन विदाउट मिस्टेक, विदाउट लेजीनेस, we should also take up the next thing called as aushadhaihi. The aushadhi we have to take. Don't hesitate. Have faith in good doctor. You should be fortunate enough to have such a doctor. He is giving treatment for the money taken. Give money, but he should take care properly. Then he suggests. Tensions, worries, anxieties are there. Doctor साहब क्या करूं? He gives some medicine, homeo or allopathy or ayurveda. Sometimes he may give us sleep. थोड़ा नींद नहीं आ रही है तो 15 दिन के लिए आधा टैबलेट ले लो. No, it is an aushadha. You take tranquility होता है, then you can do your sadhana. In fact, to that level we should not enter. But what prarabdha brings to us, we don't know. You are by yourself good, but your prarabdha brought such wife or husband or children or in-laws or outlaws. They create such a tension in the mind that you can't do sadhana. होता है ना सबको. Everybody have one or the other problem. So then aushadhi. Never reject, never say no to the medicine. भगवान खुद ही लिख रहे हैं यहाँ, औषध सेवनम. Our Gurudev, he is beyond deha, he is a brahmanubhuti, but he never neglected his medication. Every day उनको छोटा सा क्यूट कटोरी रहता है सिल्वर का, उसमें जो 3-4 गोलियां बीपी के लिए, शुगर के लिए और 2-3 वहां रखे रहते हैं. He without, sometimes the devotees forget, where is my medicine? He says. You know, because Kshudvyadishta chikitsatam pratidinam bhikshaushadam bhujyatam. Bhagavan Adi Shankara in our sadhana panchakam, immediately in the very थर्ड और फोर्थ श्लोक ही मेंशंस क्षुधा रूपी व्याधि को हमें चिकित्सा करना है भोजन से, और आरोग्य रूपी व्याधि को, अनारोग्य रूपी व्याधि को दवाई से हमें चिकित्सा डेली करना है. The disease of hunger by the food, the disease of the body by medication, we have to remove. Aushadha sevana. Wonderful. And you have to be intelligent and smart. The world is so big to give us whatever we deserve, also to confuse us today. So you spend some time, go through all these researches and discover for what is fit for you. कुछ लोगों को कुछ पाउडर काम में आते हैं, कुछ लोगों को आयुर्वेद दवाएं काम को आते हैं. Somebody can be happy with their Chyavanprash if it is good for them. Whatever it is, aushadha, preventive aushadas, and some disease comes, even to control it, regulate it. On the whole, what is what? By any of these processes, remain healthy and keep on doing sadhana. Without doing all of them, any of them, on the name of Vedanta or spirituality, or I am not the body idea, giving up the responsibility and suffering bodily diseases is no good. It is not approved by Bhagavan himself and Shastra and Guru. That murkhata is not justified. I am deliberately using the word murkhata. जिद्दी लोग रहते, लोग नहीं लेते दवाइयाँ. Is it not? Never ever. You are in a सर्दी इलाका, सर्दी हो रही है तो प्रोटेक्ट योर देह. गर्मी वाले इलाके में हो तो यू टेक केयर, अदरवाइज यू गेट डिसीज्ड एंड यू से साधना नहीं हो रहा है. तपो मंत्र औषधिभिः कांचित् उपसर्गान् विनिर्दहेत. Some of the उपसर्गास can be burnt by all these processes. हो गया. नाउ कम द नेक्स्ट श्लोक. कांचित् ममानुध्यानेन नाम संकीर्तनादिभिः योगेश्वरानुवृत्त्या वा हन्याद् अशुभधान् शनैः. So some in the first shloka we can talk more about, we can say that they are more about the physiological level of upasargas. Stula deha, utthana or utthita upasargas. Kaya utthita upasarga is the word used, no? So sthula kaya utthita upasarga, upashamanam is by yoga, asana, pranayama and all this mantra, tapa, aushadhi. What to do for the sukshma sharira upasargas of the terrible kama, krodha, adi vikaras? ये शत्रु तो हमको छोड़ेंगे ही नहीं, मरते दम तक पीछे बढ़ेंगे और इंतजार करेंगे कि जब हम नए देह में we take the birth again they enter. Very terrible they are all, no? Every one of them. Kama, Krodha, Lobha, Moha, Mada, Matsarya. You are very familiar with them? Swamiji, what are they? I don't know, but I am sure I have all of them. Some things we don't know by definition, but we have. Like many diseases, we don't know their explanation. We don't know their physiological explanation as given in the doctor. But hote hain humko. Typical names of the diseases. In the same way, these definitions we don't know, but we are full of them. So kamana means relentless, continuous, desiring something or the other of the world. The disease of the mana. Then the krodha is the wrath or anger, which is the child of the kamana. The stronger the kamana and it is not fulfilled, equally stronger will be the krodha. And it's a big subject. Again, I will not exhaustively tell. Only the main names we are mentioning. So the number of kamanas, number of the depth of each of the kamana decides our very many number of frustrations and angers and deep wounds of angers. कोई बंदा बार बार गुस्से में है का अर्थ क्या हुआ? He has got so many kamanas. Therefore, to remove the krodha, what you have to do? Zero kamana. That's the theoretical way of saying, but it doesn't happen just like that. Some of the sthula kamana we may leave, but sukshma reh jate. And everything is desire in this world. Anything other than Paramatma ko desire for Paramatma ko chhodkar, any desire is desire. That will be bound. Even you desire that the world should be happy and all, that also insistence hota hai, to wahi desire negative. No, desire that my children should grow, they should settle. Oh, sab abhi dukhi karenge to wrong desire. What to do? Do your best, pray to the Lord, leave it. Like that, I am just generalizing so that nothing should be missed out. Generally, desire means negative only. But even these also are desires, they disturb our mind. कामनाएं हो गए, इतने सारे हमारे पीछे पड़े रहते हैं. क्रोधा is the next step of kamana. Lobha, third one is greed. The greed is what? If the kamana is fulfilled, it becomes lobha. If it is unfulfilled, it becomes krodha. Kamana fulfilled, lobha not fulfilled, krodha. एक ही चीज, और भी चाहिए, और भी चाहिए. The opposite of lobha is trupti. Trupti never comes, so we go on having greed. Somebody is giving us love, we want more and more. Respect, more and more. Value, more and more. Is it not? We are all morist. That's called lobha. But that lobha or krodha, both of them have such a terrible demonic power that they make us forget our wisdom, our knowledge, whatever we studied about the Shastra, about the values, etc. That forgetfulness of the values, etc. learnt is called a next one, moha. Moha, confused ho gaya. Thereafter comes the mother. Moha yukta mada. Mada means arrogance. Mada is a typical feeling of I am so. And therefore nobody is greater than me, or nobody should be greater than me. Like the mother of this Hiranyakashipu and all, nobody is great. If anybody is there, I will go and finish him. You have seen Ravana in our Valmiki Ramayana, as Agastya ji was narrating to Rama, the life, birth and everything of Ravana. कोई भी है उसके पास जाके अटैक करेगा. He will go to all Dikpalakas, he go to all Indra Devat. He finally went to Kartaviriya Arjuna, Sahasra Arjuna. उनके साथ सहसा पाने से परी लड़ाई. That is what the example our Hanuman ji gives there. हाउ सहस्र बाबू ने इतने उनके ना चटनी हड्डी पसली कर दिए थे रावण का, फिर दोस्त हो गया. देन ही वेंट टू वाली. डू यू नो? वाली तो अपने हाथ पेट में लगाकर ही वेंट टू ऑल फोर समुद्र है एंड अर्घी करके, अरे किया इधर लटक रहा है, कौन है तू? मैं, मेरा नाम रावण. अच्छा बेटा क्या चाहिए तेरे को? ही वाज हैविंग मदा कि नोबडी शुड बी पावरफुल देन मी. Therefore, if somebody is there and you are not able to overpower him immediately, inside always frustrated, always trying something to pull him down, that guna is called matsarya. Mattah sarati iti matsarya. Mada means nobody is there greater than me. I am greater than me. Matsarya is if at all somebody is there, how to pull them down. These are the 6 inimical thoughts in the mind happening. It is there. A mother will have the jealousy of her own daughter if she gets into good family and has a lot of gain and all. If she is not aware, thank God मुझे नहीं मिला, मेरे बेटे को मिल रहे. ऐसे सयानापन तो गारंटी नहीं है ना सबको. जिनके अंदर नहीं होता है, she will be. See, to have jealousy inside, any relation is doesn't matter it is. मदा मात्सर्य होने के लिए. It's all inner mind's diseases, no? Therefore, all these are Sukshma Deha Utthita Upasarga, which are so filled in us that always we are Bahirmukha only. There's no time to sit quietly and feel the Bhagavan's presence in the heart, praying to him, having our darsana of his feet in our heart, उस चरण का उपासना करो. कहाँ है इन सब साधना के लिए टाइम? These are the inner upasarga. They can be conquered by these sadhanas. What are they? Kanchit mama anudhyanena. That is what, भगवान का रूप ध्यान क्रोध को निकाल देता है. तत्व ज्ञान removes the kamana. Like I can help you with the shlokas of Bhaja Govindam. There Bhagavan Shankara says, Kamam krodham lobham moham tyaktva atmanam pashyati soham. Having given up all these 4, you do the upasana of soham in meditation, then that will take you to the self. If that way through soham you are not getting the atmanubhuti, without atma jnana you are only mudha, keep on doing wrong things and entering to hell. Atma jnana vihinaha mudhaha te pachyante naraka nigudaha. This is the second line. So what is the total sadhana in that? Having given up kamam, krodham, lobham, moham, Sitting for the seat of meditation, on seat in that doing soham, in that soham discover the self. In that Atma Jnana only you are liberated. If not, Anatma Upadita Adatma will be there. We will do all the papa. We enter into Naraka after death. Even now also in the mental Naraka we go through. This is what the first sloka. Therefore, what is to be given up? Kama, Krodha, Lobha, Moha. Then do the meditation on the self. How to give up all these four? In the next sloka he says. That is the beauty. Remedy for these four. He says, Geyam Gita Nama Sahasram Dhyeyam Sripati Rupamajasram Neyam Sajjana Sange Chittam Deyam Dina Janaya Chavitam Bhaja Govindam Bhaja Govindam Govindam Bhaja Mudamate Samprapte Sannihite Kale Nahi Nahi Rakshati Dukrungarne. So here first disease was Kamam. How it is at Geyam Gita Nama Sahasram. So Gita study and Vishnu Nama study both with Shankara Bhashyam, not only Parayanam and for standing for a competition and getting chocolate as prize. जैसे बच्चे होते हैं ना, गीता कंपटीशन में प्राइज मिला, बट वो नालायक सबसे बड़ा राक्षस बनता है बाद में. क्यों? गीता कंपटीशन में गॉड प्राइज, बट ही नेवर अंडरस्टूड गीता and never lived Gita. We also are an example of that. We have studied Gita, but we never follow. So here, Geyam Gita Nama Sahasram is studying the Gita, which talks about the Brahmajnanam, Vishnu Sahasranama, 1000 ways and means to contemplate on the transcendental. Our Telugu people are lucky. 2 days, 201 day. Those of ek din ho gaye. Today we have come to 864 names. They're all listening. Some of them are liking, enjoying. मैं तो रेवल कर रहा हूँ इसमें. Excellent. Beautiful shlokas. Tomorrow Abhipraya Priyar ho raha. Vyasa Gatir Jyoti Surche Ruthabugyu. That mantra 106 we are going to sing. 105 today we have done. 2 or 3 are there in that. So Nama Sahasram understood Gita. 18th chapter of Gita is Maha Jnanam, which removes the Kamana. Because the Gita and Upanishad Vishnu Sahasranama tells the glory of Bhagavan, tells the joy of becoming Bhakta of Bhagavan and knowing the self, which we have talked in introduction today sufficiently. आज तो इंट्रोडक्शन में ही तो बात हुआ ना, उसको मन में रख लो. तो थ्रू गीता एंड वेद उपनिषद एंड विष्णु सहस्रनाम आदि अध्ययनम ट्रांसेंड द कामना बाय हैविंग द कामना फॉर परमात्मा प्राप्ति. परमात्मा प्राप्ति के कामना इज हेल्दी डिजायर. एनीथिंग अदर देन इज नॉट हेल्थ. So Kamana is tackled by the Adhyanam of the Shastra. Krodham is the second one. How to conquer the Krodham? He says, Dhyayam Sripati Rupam Ajasram. The divine form of the Lord Narayana. वो form का आप जितना ध्यान करो and fill your heart with that beautiful devotion while meditating in his form, you will never have the Krodham. So the remedy for Krodha is Bhagwan ka Rupa Dhyan karna. Again, it's a big subject, only 2 things I'll tell you. One is Rupa Dhyana Bhagavan of your own Ishta Rupa. Second, the entire Jagat is understood or accepted as Bhagavan's Rupa. That idea pe dhyan karo, so then you will not have Krodha with anyone. These are terrible enemies. That is what is said here. See, Kanchit Mama Anudhyanena. So through the Nirantara Dhyanan Bhagavat Rupa, we will be freed from the Krodha, the Durgunas. Shastra Adhyana removes the Kama. Their third one is what? Neyam Sajjana Sange Chittam. By being in regular satsanga, your confusion regarding what decision to take, that goes away. So Moham goes away by satsanga. Then how the Lobham goes away? Deyam Dina Janaya Vittam. When you go on giving the Danam Vittam to the Dina needy, your greed goes away. Fulfill the needs of the needy, come out of the greed. By being in the company of the wise people, come out of your confusions, delusions. By continuously meditating in the form of the Lord, come out of the Krodha. By studying the Shastra and knowing Paramatma is real, having desire for Paramatma removes every other desire. Kamam. See how clearly, it is said now. It is a lifetime teaching it is. It is taught. How seriously, sincerely we take it, how much we thoroughly contemplate on it and grasp the essence, and how we get committed for it and how we do it, on that depends the result. पुस्तक से ज्ञान को मस्तक में लाकर उसको दिल में ले जाकर दिल से प्रैक्टिस करना है। पुस्तक से मस्तक तक गुरु के पहुंचाने का कोशिश करेंगे। इफ योर मस्तक इज ओपन, झुककर तैयार है तो भगवान गुरु ऐसे सर उठा के गुरु के सामने खड़े हो गए तो कुछ भी घुसेगा नहीं अंदर। बाय द वे, सो कांश्चित् ममानुध्यानेन, इज इट नॉट, निरंतर भगवत रूप ध्यान करो, लीला ध्यान करो, गुण ध्यान करो. दे आल्सो आर द वंस which illuminate the upasargas of the mind level. Mainly, the disappointments, the humiliations, the insults, the cheatings, the breaking of the trust. You have trust, faith in someone, they just deceive and cheat and you go. अब उस समय कितना दुख होता है मन में. It goes for years together sometime. How to come out? Only ध्येयम रूपस, भगवान का ध्यान करने से. मम अनुध्यानेन. What we have to do ध्यानम? Hey Bhagavan, I am suffering with this inside. Whatever I don't know why happened, you know it more than me. Please see to it that the disturbance goes away. In this way, when you do prarthana to Him, He will remove it. Kansit mama anudhyanena, you can take it as dhyanam of Bhagavan Rupa. Then there are, next one is there, नाम संकीर्तनादिभिः. दोनों मिलाकर एक ही भी कह सकते हैं. नाम संकीर्तनादिभिः मम अनुध्यानेन, और मम अनुध्यानेन is separate sadhana, नाम संकीर्तनादि अलग. In that nama sankirtana is one thing or two. Nama sankirtana is nama japa, sankirtana is kirtanam and stotram and bhajanam. Bhajana stotra comes in sankirtanam, nama smaranam is nama. So Om Namo Narayanaya, Om Namo Narayanaya, Om Namo Narayanaya, Om Haraye Namaha, Om Haraye Namaha. You can ask him, your name is Hari or Hara. Please do the harana of my manasika upasargas, the sukshma sharira upasargas of I am not able to fight with this kama krodha durguna. I am not able to do my sadhana. Oh Lord, please remove them. He will do it. So, mama anudhyanena, by doing dhyanan Bhagwan's rupa. That is why every devata ka rupa varnan karne wale mantra in our scriptures, infinitely they are there. So many of them are there. And this topic came for us some 10-12 chapters before. That time, so we have quoted one or the other shloka for maximum devatas for the rupa dhyana. Vakratunda Mahakaya Surya Koti. Aturita Baladamam Hema Shailavadhayam Sri Ragam Dashratma Pramayam Shantagaram Bhujeshenam Kasturi Tilakam Larata Falake Vande Shambhu Mamapatim Suragurum. To every devata, there are the mantras describing Lakshmim Shira Samadadanjayam or Saraswati Namastubhyam Varde or Yakundendu Tushar Har Dhavadaya Shubhrastranvita. To all the devata rupa varnan wale shloka, the rishis have considered and given us, taking help of them, do the anudhyanam, and in that sankalpa, Lord remove the inner upasarga. So to nama, every other. We should keep, I tell you, आप सेलेक्ट करो एक साल 365 दिन में 10-15 देवताओं का 1,00,000 नाम, या नहीं तो कम से कम 27,000 हम करेंगे. This is we have to go on doing. That alone adds up to the divine power, which alone becomes the kavacha to protect us from inner and outer upasarga. Then only we can do dharma here, then only we can do the adhyatma sadhana here, then only we can protect from artha kama. There's no way. And whoever have done this, they have succeeded. Whoever have not done this, they are still struggling from millions of yonis or lives. याद रख लेना इस बात को. Japa is a big sadhana. Bhagavan is giving nama. एक ही नाम जिंदगी भर कर सको तो that is ultimate. There are people Rama 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 Krishna 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 Hari Om Hari Om Hari Om Om Namah Shiva Om Namah Shiva 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 Sharavana Bhava Sharavana Bhava Brahmanyaya Namah Brahmanya Om Gangadhamate Om Gangadhamate Om Sri Matre Namah Om Sri Mahalakshmi Namah Adiparakte Namah. There are people doing the jivas in this world. Though they are in Kali Yuga along with us, but in any one of them there is sadhaka. Each of them are doing inside whatever they could do. And there are some advanced people also who have done karodo nama japa. To that extent, their purification happened, obstacles go away. Then Ishvara Anugraha slowly entering to him, because ultimately जब जितना भी साधना करो, प्रारब्ध नामक एक चीज तो होता है, उसको पूरा परमात्मा Remove nahi karenge, otherwise the whole system of the world collapses. Whole world system is working on karma and karma phala siddhanta. Bhagavan will not neutralize it for one or two people, so it goes on. A sadhak also knows, मैं भगवान का नाम ले रहा हूँ, I trust his अनुग्रह. If it comes today or after 10,000 lives, I don't bother. It is his job. He goes on taking the name of Lord. Lord knows our intensity of sadhana. Wherever he can adjust, negotiate, he can do, removes the obstacles, puts us on the path, and makes us go faster, reach out. But Nama, like Kamana Nirmulana. So Om Sri, Om Namo Bhagavate Rudraya. If this mantra is chanted, Rudra Bhagavan's Krupa will burn the Kamana. Krodha, Om Namo Bhagavate Sri Lakshmi Narasimhaya. This mantra, Om Namo Bhagavate Sri Lakshmi Narasimhaya. If this mantra is chanted, it removes the Krodha. Like that, there are beautiful mantras which can remove each of these Durgunas in us. And one of the best mantra of all is what? Om, Om. While chanting Om, say that Om includes all the forms and names of all devatas with all their powers. In this bhavana, do the Om. Sare devataon ka fayda aapko ho jayega. But you should maintain that thought. Otherwise, the Om is the most, uncertain name of Bhagavan. Like you say Rama, come se come Dhanurdhari Rama will be seen. Krishna, you say Mukutdhari, Mukutwala, oh, more Mukutwala. Shiva kaho, kame dhyan. Ab Om kaho, what do you remember? Only that symbol which is made by somebody. But to the Om Ucharana, if you add consciously the feeling with the understanding, because Shastra has said Omiti Brahma, Omiti Dagam Sarvam, O Etadevaksaram Brahma, Etadevaksaram Param. We have all the Upanishadic authority, we have studied. Parabrahma ka bhi, Kshara Brahma ka bhi, Pratika Omkar hai. In that Kshara Brahma, only all devatas are included. Is it not? Then Om is that name of God in which all devatas with their Nama Rupa Shakti are included. Maintaining this thought, chant the Omkara, nothing greater than that. It's ultimate. Ultimate is given to you today, next day of Dashara, whether you take it or not. If that's not there, if you get bored of it, all these names. Shiva Bhaktas, Om Namo Bhagavate Rudraya, Om Namah Shivaya, Uma Maheshwarabhyam Namaha, you get Om Mrutyunjaya Namaha. Oh, wonderful. Om Krishna Bhagavan, Om Sri Krishna Saranam Mama, Krishna 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 Kaho, Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya, Om Namo Narayanaya Namaha, Om Namo Narayanaya. What a beautiful. Mata Rani, Sri Matre Namaha, Ganapati, Om Sri Hrim Klim Glaum Gam, Ganapati Avarvada Sarvajan Vashmane Swaha. So I am telling Nama. Ho gaya? Nama ka pura bata diya. These Namocharana, by eliminating the Upasargas, qualifies us for the yoga sadhana to reach from the aparipakva sthiti to paripakva sthiti. And aparipakvata is at every level. Not being regular to class is also aparipakvata. Coming regularly but not able to attentively listen, that also is aparipakvata. उसमें भी परिपक्वता चाहिए. लिसनिंग हो रहा है लेकिन कोई याद नहीं रह रहा, नहीं याद रहना भी अपरिपक्वता है, याद रखना भी परिपक्वता. याद है लेकिन we still don't have value importance to that, that also immaturity. That also you have to become mature. With all the maturity, still when you are doing sadhana, still the glimpses have not come. Aparipakvata hai. So that also will be eliminated. The result will come when you take the help of these remedies. Nama. That's why in Bhagavad Gita, Yajnanam Javayajnosmi. We have studied in Telugu wale laki, Vishnu Sahasranam beginning mein, Kalau Keshana Kirtanad, Kalau Nama Sankirtanad eva, see Rama Hare, Nama Smaranad Anyopayam, Naiva Shyamo Bhavatarane, Rama Hare, Krishna Hare, Tava Nama Vadami Sadhana Hare. Day before yesterday on Dasara day, we chanted the Dashavatara Stotram. You remember that? Nama Mahimam Vatare. Bhagavan says Nama is the great source of help to us to remove the mano level upasargas. हर रक्षण भगवान के नाम से हमारा जीवन भरे रहना चाहिए. Aim at that. होता रहेगा धीरे 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 धीरे. Then comes Sankirtanam. Only one Nama you can't do. You need some music behind. Then make a Sankirtanam. In that Sankirtanam, one Nama only with some Visheshanas. It can be elongated. Like Sri Krishna Govinda Hare Murare He Nath Narayana Vasudeva. It is Sankirtana. It can be going on saying same thing. Sarvatra Govinda Nama Sankirtanam Govinda Hare Govinda. This is. So to Sri Krishna Sharanam Mama. It is Sankirtana. Ganesha Sharanam Sharanam Ganesha. Eki line. And all these stotrams, most of the devotional stotram, the fourth line is helpful for Kirtanam. You know, all the like Ishulingastakam. Tat pranamami sada shivalingam. 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 सी संकीर्तन हो गया वो. वाराणसी पुरपतिं भज विश्वनाथं. वाराणसी पुरपतिं भज विश्वनाथं. वाराणसी पुरपतिं भज विश्वनाथं. वाराणसी पुरपतिं भज विश्व. संकीर्तन हो गया. श्री वेंकटेश चरणौ शरणं प्रपद्ये. श्री वेंकटेश चरणौ शरणं प्रपद्ये. श्री वेंकटेश चरणौ शरणं. That is such a good one. Instead of Venkatesh, you can add any name. Sri Ramachandra Charanau Sharanam Prabhadye. Sri Samba Sadashiva Charanau Sharanam Prabhadye. Sri Jagannatha Charanau Sharanam Prabhadye. Sri Sadguru Charanau Sharanam Prabhadye. Kirtana. See, Kirtana. Ulta karo Nartaki. The mind Nartaki को कंट्रोल करने वाला एकमात्र साधना है कीर्तना. Nartaki Kirtana. Bhagavad Kirtana, only the one can control the Nartaki of the mind with all its negativities. Sankirtan mein rehna. See that Naraji. Narayana, Narayana. Jab bhi karenge, then he does the Nama Sankirtan. Only Nama Raga Rag mein bolo, Sankirtan hai. Nama sincerely, seriously bolo, jab ho jata hai. नाम के साथ कुछ लक्षण ऐड करके उसी को रिपीट करो, कीर्तन. नेक्स्ट लेवल ऑफ कीर्तन इज स्तोत्रम्स. Stotrams are in most of Sanskrit. When you can write them in your own language, they become bhajana. So here Nama Sankirtana includes the Stotra Pathanam, the bhajanas, and the Kirtana of the Bhagavan. Vivare Ramarasam Rasane, Vivare Ramarasam. Jihve Pibasva Murtameta Deva, Govinda Damodara Madhaveti. If you want thoda Drajogun type, Jaya Jaya He Mahishasuramardini Ramyakavardini Shailasute. Jaya Jaya He Mahishasuramardini Ramyakavardini Shailasute. एक ही बोलते रहना. महालक्ष्मी का जय जय हे मधुसूदन कामिनी महालक्ष्मी परिपालय मां. These are all kirtanas. All the time you have to be in that. सारा ठीक सब बंद करना है कुछ साल, इसी को करते रहना. Then we will see all the upasargas go away. So mama anudhyanam, nama japanam, and variety of sankirtanam. Every one of us should have by heart at least 25 stotrams, 50 bhajans. आना चाहिए हमको. And I know you are all laughing at me. I am crying. I know. I have by Bhagavan's Krupa more than 100, 200 stotras, so I 500 bhajans. All we know, we revel in that. You know, I have sufficient thing with me to travel for days together to go on doing chanting. Anyway, भूल के फिर से भी कर सकते हैं. So एक ही चीज भी बार बार कर सकते हैं. But then all these Nama Sankirtanas. Ah, beautiful. Some of the hints we gave. Krishna Sambandhi we are given. Krishnam Vande Jagadgurum, Krishnam Vande Jagadgurum, Krishnam Vande Jagadgurum. This is called Nama Sankirtana, a different raga. Namo Namah Sri Guru Padukabhyam, 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 Namo Namah Sri Guru Padukabhyam. Pratareva hi manasantari bhavayet Guru Padukam. Pratareva hi manasantari bhavayet Guru Padukam. Pratareva hi manasantari bhavayet Guru Padukam. You can go on reveling in that only. तत्पदं दर्शितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः तत्पदं दर्शितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः तत्पदं दर्शितम् इति दिस् काल्ड नाम sankirtanam. Is it not? तस्मै श्रीगुरुमूर्तये नम इदं श्रीदक्षिणामूर्तये तस्मै श्रीगुरुमूर्तये नम इदं श्रीदक्षिणामूर्तये लक्ष्मीनृसिंह मम देहि करावलम्बं लक्ष्मीनृसिंह मम देहि करावलम्बम् मीनाक्षीं प्रणतोऽस्मि सन्ततमहं कारुण्यवारां मीनाक्षीं प्रणतोऽस्मि सन्ततमहं कारुण्यवार इन स्तोत्रों में आखिरी लाइन में आपको कीर्तन के लिए एक स्टफ मिलेगा. आई एम जस्ट गिविंग सम एग्जाम्पल एंड मेनी अदर कीर्तनास. भगवान हिमसेल्फ ब्रह्म ज्ञान देने वाले भगवान ही कह रहे टू रिमूव द उपसर्ग यू हैव टू टेक द सपोर्ट ऑफ ऑल ऑफ देम. And the last but not the least is the most important, Yogeshwara Anuvritya. Yogeshwara Anuvritti is what? When we are always at the feet of our Yogeshwara Gurus, Rishi Muni Sadhu Santa, and serve them, they use some of their tapashakti in removing our own Kayottita Upasarga. And this is most effective. Don't miss this also. And it's a big subject again. I will not elaborate today. Today we thought the text would be over, और नहीं हो पाया. 4-5 श्लोक है. कल यहाँ से शुरू करके योगेश्वर अनुवृत्ति, then we will do the remaining thing. So Yogeshwara Anuvritti means those Jnana yogis, Bhakta yogi, Ashtanga yogi, when we are at their feet serving them, their kripa, their blessings also removes the upasarga. भगवान खुद ही कह रहे हैं. That's why in our everyday class, all the Yogeshwaras we remember. Samasta Devatabhyo Namaha, Rishibhyo Namaha, Munibhyo Namaha, Gurubhyo Namaha, Brahmanebhyo Namaha, Acharyebhyo Namaha, Bhaktebhyo Namaha, Sadhubhyo Namaha, Sadhukebhyo Namaha. हर दिन करते रहते. Yogeshwarebhya Namaha, we can do that also. You can add that. Because Bhagavan is saying here, Yogeshwara Anuvritya. Yogeshwarebhya Namaha, we will add it. How many yogas? Great there are. Yogeshwar. Who are there in your own life? Around you, they are there, Mahatmas. Hai unke charana. Or you can remember Mahayogi, Dattatreya is Yogeshwar of all yogas. वो डेली उनको दत्तात्रेयम श्री गुरुमूर्तिम प्रणतोस्मि दत्तात्रेयम श्री गुरुमूर्तिम प्रणतोस्मि दत्तात्रेयम श्री गुरुमूर्तिम प्रणतोस्मि. Who are doing that is yogi. So many yogis are there. उनका आप स्मरण कर सकते. Clear? Anuvritti is basically being with them and serving them. एक नियम बनाओ 6 महीने में एक बार 10 दिन कोई योगी अवधूत के आश्रम में आकर उनकी सेवा करना. खा के पी के सोना नहीं. फिर 6 महीने में 10 दिन ऐसा हो सके तो 3 महीने में एक बार. That will give tremendous of blessings from them. You know, if we are in the eyes of some 5-6 Maha yogis, jnanis, it is very good for our spiritual sadhana. How we will be? By serving them, by hosting them, by going to them, and by praying to them, by being devoted to them. Don't allow anywhere the ego selfishness to crop up. It will destroy. पूरे वो गरम गरम दूध में नींबू डालने की तरह सारे फाड़ देगा वो. Ego and selfishness destroys our relation with our gurus and our devotion to them. We will never get benefit out of it. उसको आने नहीं देना. So, ममानुध्यानेन काश्चित् नाम संकीर्तनाद्विकांश्चित् योगेश्वरानुवृत्त्या हन्यात् अशुभधान शनैः. And the word important, tomorrow we'll stress on this little more. Shanaihi means what? Don't expect overnight all these upasargas go away. धीरे धीरे ही होता है. करते रहो धीरे धीरे होता रहेगा. Thank you. Today we have spent good time for Bhagavatam only. Bhagavan wanted it. What can I do? Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnam Adaya Purnam Eva Avashikshate Om Shanti 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 Om Sri Guru Bhyo Namaha Bol Sri Krishna Chandra Bhagavan ki Jai Sadgurunath Maharaj ki Jai. Thank you. We'll conclude our Adhyatma Ramayanam 6th chapter today.